Welcome to Security Check. Today we have this little video about LM07 Another Night was the title, was it?
Yes.
Yes. So a reprint set with few new cards. Let's first take a look at these reprints. Then we are going to have a few words about these new trainings.
Yeah. It's fun to get at least the non-promo reprints are or not non-promo but non-store tournament promo reprints. Let's say it that way. Are they're really random stuff kinda because it's like why Wind Guardians, but like
why
Yuamano is
Hackmon? Why Swipe One?
Yeah, Yuamano makes sense because it's an old rare and Bagnarm is making a comeback kinda. So it kinda makes sense that they're reprinting that for future purposes because they didn't make new Yuamano Tamer card that is better than any of the old or the because this Yuamano feels like a card that will be forever one of the best Tamers in Bagna Army.
Yeah, but this. Okay, Mega Sidramon X Antibody is also a fine reprint because it was it in 2.5? But it's for us in the West it's fine because 2.0 and 2.5's rare slots were kinda
there were so many cards. Yeah, there were so many cards in there, but Dimetromon and Swipemon are pretty random. It's fine to get Mastamon Ace and Diaboromon, so
those are EX6 is hard to get, so those are fine, in my opinion.
Yeah, and the Arisa Tamer is really needed. It will be late because this set will be coming out in March next year, but that promo Arisa really needs a reprint. The price of that card is just dumb at the moment.
Shota is also fine reprint. It's a hard to get promo, so is the Dracomon. Dracomon kinda does not see play in Examon, but if we ever get support that supports this kind of Hexamon deck building, that will blow up in price.
Yeah, and it's always good for Bandai to print reprint the promos that are not easily available.
Yeah.
So
I say Savior Hackmon and Swipemon and Dimetramon could have been other cards, but this is what we got.
I don't know why they love to print these tournament promos as again in these because that kinda in my opinion that little bit undervalues the set as a whole because these are so
it also undervalues the tournament packs. It's not as exciting to go to tournament and get the foil winner version of the card and then you're okay, they are going to print this without this a stamp and get it give it a nice border and they were okay, why did I even bother with this?
Yeah, but we also have, I don't know if these are all the cards in the set, but we have at least 6 new cards. 3 of them Alexandrite Memory Boost, Malachite Memory Boost, and Obsidian Memory Boost are just
those are cards that we waited to have. We kind of expected to have those.
Yeah, those just I think those are the cards that finish off this double colored Memory Boost cycle.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
Yeah. At least we are really close to finishing it off, but I think those are all of them. But then we got something. There's always somebody, but we didn't really ask for these. Of course, some people were there were always someone going what about double colored trainings? Yeah. But do we really need double colored trainings?
We don't need those. We don't at least in this form as we got these. These are really overpowered.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, we got revealed 3 different double colored trainings. They are still 2 cost option cards. They are of course double colored. Here we have yellow black, green red, and purple blue.
Yes.
They still reveal top 2 cards of the deck, and now they choose one of the colors. So you can, with yellow, black, you can choose one yellow or black card among the cards you reveal. And the delay is still the same, except you can go to like for the both of the colors for 2 less. But there's this one line. Well, let's talk about security effect later. But like, there's this one line at the top of the card that while you don't have another of these trainings on the battle area, you can ignore this card's color requirements. So these are always playable. The first one is always playable and not caring about colors. And so what makes this so problematic is the security effect, because it's like the old trainings had a security effect that just put them on the field. It was annoying, super feels bad to hit to those in security. Yep. But they somehow thought that it's fine to power creep trainings in their security effect. And now these trainings, double color trainings, actually reveal the top 2 cards of the deck, add one of the colored cards to the hand, and then they still get to the battlefield or to the battle area. Like, who decided that we need to power creep training security effects?
I don't get the point. Like, no, this is completely wrong direction, in my opinion, for the game. Like, why the hell would you need to like if you read the reasoning from the like ban list stuff that got announced like a week or 2 ago, there is many times said that like the pace of the game was faster than we expected with these cards in meta.
Yeah, and then they print these.
This is like, no, this is so like counter. Like this counter.
Or counterproductive.
Yeah, counterproductive is what I was searching for. Like, I don't get the effing point. And like, you could have made this, like, don't. If you want to print 2 colors trainings, don't give them that effing like while you have this training in the battle area. You can ignore the color requirements.
Yeah, and for those let's talk about that a little bit more, because maybe not everyone immediately realize what the problem is with this, like where you can like ignore the color requirements. You can probably, your first thought is like, okay, you can just play it on the first turn, but then you need the double color later on if you have another one of these on the field to play another one.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, that's true. But in conjunction with the security effect, if any of the double color trainings, one of the colors match your deck. So let's say you play like a deck that is fully yellow, like Angels, for example.
Yeah.
I think, well, it's basically fully yellow.
It's yellow. Yellow, yes.
Yeah. So you will always, if you play any trainings in your deck, you change one of those trainings to treadmill training, which is the yellow and black. Because
you either add one and play 5 trainings, or if you don't have space for like 5 trainings and you play like 3 trainings, you just cut one of the old trainings and add one of the new ones. That matches the colors. And like, that does not sound that bad, maybe for you, but like
it's always an upgrade.
Yes, and like when we get more of these for every color combination, you will be able to play like 2 or 3 of these.
Yeah, you will always like, if we get every color combination, when they make like yellow and blue, you will play 1 yellow and black, 1 yellow and blue, 1 yellow and red, and so on if your deck is yellow. And then you have like, those are always playable, their security effects are upgrades on the old trainings, and like they are always better than the old trainings. And this like brings out this, and that is the problem when you have this, like you can ignore the color requirement and you have the upgraded security effect. You basically, if you print all the color combinations of these trainings, you just basically power crept trainings, the normal one color trainings out of the meta or out of the game.
Yeah.
Which is like, that is just like mad to think about. Who thought
trainings are like one of the most powerful cards in the game.
And we are now like power creeping those out of the game.
Yeah.
Because when we have multiple of these color combinations, like when we have like multiple ones with red or multiple ones with blue, those are always better than your old trainings because they're always playable as a one-off, and like the security effect is an upgrade. So it's just baffling. It's completely baffling to think about, or like think about what they were thinking about when they made these cards.
They didn't think enough. Like they are like, yeah, you can't play more than one for like without meeting the color requirements, so it's fine. But they does not test this like with real meta decks.
Yeah, it feels like they don't do that much testing as a whole. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know how much testing they actually do. But
I know they don't.
It's like there are so many times they just make these blunders in their design.
Bandai's testing field is like the official tournaments.
I can understand that sometimes you can miss some like interactions with really old cards.
Like the new Digimon loop stuff is like understandable.
Yeah, but when you have like things where you are like printing upgraded trainings and you think this like condition is enough to like make them like, and I'm not sure like who asked for like fully double colored trainings to be a thing, because
I know there are people who ask for them. Like if you are really like hardcore X-Summon player or something, I'm not the one speaking, but like I understand that the sprint dash training is really good for your deck, but like they could have been like, no, the security effect should just be like add this to your hand, and the first effect should not allow you to play it like if there is nothing on the board. That's also a problem in my eyes. Like if you get totally board wiped and you have no egg or tamer, you can still play these, and that's like annoying as hell.
Yeah, and like what I was talking about, and we have so little like truly double color decks, because it's like most of our like so-called double colored decks are like, they are so that like every card is like either double colored. It's like what Rice Greymon is like basically fully red and yellow at the same time, and many of the decks are either like something like, well, everything is at least half yellow or at least half something. Yeah. So it's not like we are not like truly double colored, except in like some super like I don't know.
Ragnalordmon.
Ragnalordmon is a double colored deck, and like X-Summon is a double colored deck, and something like that. But it's still like we don't really need these, or what the heck are you like doing in the future sets? Are you trying to like actually make truly double colored decks? But then we come to the bigger problem as a whole, where like Bandai is trying to push consistency so much with these delay searchers and other like delay cards that we are like starting to get flooded by these, and like decks like option lineups are like 3 trainings, 3 memory boosts, double scramble, or like even more depending on the deck. But like basically all the options in the deck, barring like super niche things like Galactic Mon that has its own option that is actually usable in the deck. Like most of the deck option lineups are just like, yes, it's trainings, boosts, and scrambles in some quantities, sometimes multiple different boosts if you want to go mad. So So it's like we have so many delay effects, and all of the delay effects basically, well, Scramble is a little bit different, but like all the boosts, all the trainings,
all this memory giving or like memory cheating options are like, they're super boring.
Yeah, and they're super feels bad to hit from security, because it's like, I hit 2 security from you. Oh, one was a training, one was a boost. I just gave you 4 memory for your turn.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, so if I leave you at 1, you're technically at 5. At least at 5. So
if
it's
you
like,
want to, it's not like even...
Yeah.
You are giving them a choice.
Yeah. So it's like, I understand that the game needs to have some form of consistency, but like, we are pushing it like super far this point, and it feels like every deck needs to play these consistency pieces, at least some of them.
And it's super annoying.
Yeah, and it's like, why would you not play like so-called free memory?
Yeah.
Like, we don't have ways to like combat delay, Lucemon notwithstanding, but like, and Justimon of course, but like basically we don't have tools to like combat delay.
Yeah, if we had like cards for every color, or like like for more decks to use, not just Lucemon and Justimon to use, like cards that could remove option cards from the field, that would be a different story. But when we have 2 decks that, like, Lucemon is like niche and Justimon is, yes, so like we if those were like really meta, that would be fine, or like more fine to have these kind of cards, or more of these kind of cards, but like, because they do kind of nothing. So
yeah, and then there's also the problem that, okay, we could have like those floodgate rookies be played, but at the same time trainings and memory boosts go on 2 different directions, so one floodgate rookie can't even combat both of them at the same time. So you have to like, either you have to see what your opponent already has on the field when you combat them, or like they might have both of those on the field.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, do I stop their memory gain or their like Digivolution cost reduction? I have to choose one because I can't get both on the field at the same time. So maybe if all of these delays were like gain 2 memory or something, it would be more fine, just because of the fact that, okay, we could try to combat this situation with just one kind of like, your opponent can't gain memory or something like that. But now that they work on like different axes, all of them work in a different axis, it's like you can't even like reliably choose your like floodgates so that you can combat the delays, because they do different things.
Yeah.
So
and not all the colors have all the floodgates, so that's a problem also.
Yeah, that also. And there's also this like, I'm not sure if I think I have mentioned this on the channel before, but like my one like hope, like pipe dream that I would want to see Bandai do is the fact that they would rather the delay keyword to be hard once per turn.
Yeah, you can only activate 1 delay per turn. I think we have talked about this.
Yeah, no matter what delay it is, the delay keyword itself would be like once per turn.
Yeah.
So so you couldn't do things like, okay, I'm going to play 2 trainings and 3 memory boosts and use them all on the same turn.
Yeah,
because
and that would open up the deck building so much, because then you could not just like add 4 trainings, 4 memory boost, 3 scrambles.
And you would need to make some like choices in your play if you play those like multiple of the delays. You would be like, okay, do I want to play another of these delays on the field before I have used even one? Because it always, delays, the next delay you play is always delayed basically by 2 turns. Because it's like, okay, I can only, like, if you have, the first delay is delayed by 1 turn, of course. But, like, if you can't use the delay and play a new one at, like, in the same turn, that if you ever miss using delay, like, 1 turn, if you play a new one, it is then delayed by 2 turns because you cannot play both, use both of them on the next turn. So it would actually make the, like, playing the cards even a little bit like more skillful because you need to actually think, do you want to like use the delay now so I can and then can I play another one so I can have next one on the turn and so on. And if your opponent like hits you multiple delays from your security, it wouldn't be that devastating because it would always be only 2 memory on your opponent's turn because they cannot use all of the delays like in the same turn. But that is like my pipe dream. I know it's never going to happen.
Yeah, that's like hopium at its highest.
But it's just like one of those things that I think should have been done in the like. They didn't think the delay through. They didn't realize how much those will be played, how much they will be stacked to make like dumb things. They underestimated how degenerate the players are and how much dumb things they want to do in a single turn.
It's always like if Bandai releases some like their like example list for deck X, there's like two trainings, nothing else.
Yeah.
At the option department, and then you like look at the like decks that win. The same deck and it wins like a tournament and there's like 4 trainings, 2 memory boosts, 3 scrambles or something like that.
Yeah. Or like 3-3-2 or something. There's at least like minimum of 5 delay options or something it feels like. So
Bandai wants to believe in us, but we don't believe in Bandai at this point in time.
But as a whole, it's like, I think we have a little bit of a delay problem going on as a whole in Digimon at the moment. And delays kinda, they don't bring speed like immediately, but they make some turns way more explosive than they should be because you have like... You have so much like extra memory to use to make your combos. It has become part of Digimon, of course, and we need to deal with it because it is here now. But like, I think they could make designs so that the game would not go that way like more and more. But it seems like they have decided to double down on the delays. And they have started to actually like power creep trainings, and trainings are only like 2 years old at this point.
Yeah, I never thought that the dual color memory boosts were like power creeps. They are, in my opinion, like really, maybe not great, but fine design. Searching one viewer and like because memory boosts are not that good. In general, like they are solid, but like they are worse than trainings. So like, those were fine. But let's see. Next time we get the memory boost, like upgrade, it's like 3 color memory boost, costs 3. You can ignore the color requirements just for sake of fun, and then security. Yeah, you can look at the top 5 and add the 5 cards there or something like that. Maybe not that extreme, but like you get the point. You get the point. I'm pissed at like these bad designs.
It was like when I saw these trainings and the more like there was talk about them, I got more and more annoyed because they are. I just think like they just revealed us their next design mistake with these trainings. Like they haven't thought about this enough, and this will become a problem if they print all the color combinations. But why would they not print all the color combinations? That would be so strange to just print like. Well, I'm expecting. That would be unfair, and like these 3 will not be the last ones.
Nope.
That's like almost guaranteed. But there are like so many mistakes in this. Like the security effect is just mistake, and then there's the color requirement ignoring is definitely a mistake. I'm just thinking, could they have done that like somehow differently? But I don't think
they could have, but they didn't want. They didn't test.
But I don't think they can make the color requirement ignoring effect in these double color trainings without breaking the cards somehow, because it's like you either make it like, because they are truly double colored. They're basically different from the memory boosts because this works with evolves, and that is like one of the biggest things here because it works with evolves, and there you can like cheat on the colors kinda. So it's
the memory, the Digievolution reduction should be like only one.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah.
They should have nerfed something if they want to like power creep.
Not just power creep it. Yeah, the whole card just get better.
Yeah, but I think these trainings are just like, these are blatant like example of power creep that no one asked for.
Yeah.
Like there can always be power creep in the game, and there should be a little bit of power creep in most games because that just keeps the game like going basically. Yeah. But like this is something that like I don't think no one like truly wanted this. Like they could have wanted like double core trainings, but these are like too much.
Yep.
Well, please leave down comments. What do you think about the new trainings? What do you think about LM07 Another Night?
I think this is a mid reprint set. Bad designs as a card, but as a like if you enjoy competitive play, you need to get this.
Yeah, probably. Or more than likely, because if you play any color in this game, basically, you need to get this set, because if you play trainings in any color, if you play trainings in any color, you need these trainings to upgrade at least one of your trainings in your deck.
Yeah. But tell us in the comments what do you think about the set as a whole, what do you think about these trainings, and remember to like and subscribe, consider becoming a channel member. I will go to scream into my pillow, and we will see you at the next video. Bye.
Bye.